Hello Virgos, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to your weekly horoscope reading for the week of the 20th of September. I hope everybody's well. A few things before we get started is that these messages are general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Genders can be switched over and roles can be switched over or reversed if you need to. I feel like I always forget something every time I do this little speech. I'm sure I'll remember soon, but let's get started. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. As I shuffle, I do ask that Spirit removes my personal energy, influences and biases to get the most clear reading through for the Virgo collectives. And today we are asking what's in store for Virgos for the next week. We have got heart chakra and we've got transformation. Okay, so heart chakra transformations clearly, or this is something to do with, this is something to do with shedding the ego and starting to live more through that heart space. So take it as it resonates. Either you're opening up or you're just shedding your ego. Either way, this is bringing through a transformation and bringing out your more authentic self. For some reason, I feel compelled to say that if this is the person that's helping you open up in the heart space, that this is someone that you can be your true self around. And this is what's helping you open up so easily. In this card, she's dropping a mask, like she's taking a mask off. And it's like she's just transforming into her true self at soul level. So whether you're male or female, I do feel as though this is like the shedding of the ego and just being your authentic self and living through your heart. We've got the Sacral Chakra. The Sacral Chakra is creative energy and sexual energy. So whether this is, like if this is talking about a connection, then this is a connection that has a lot of passion and a lot of desire and attraction. Or if this is talking about some kind of situation that's opening up your heart space, it's something that you have a lot of passion for, and it's something that you get to engage your creative side in, something where you really get to just kind of, express yourself creatively. We've got temptation and truth here. So I feel as though with all of these kind of upgrades that are going on, so we've got the heart and the sacral here, so perhaps these are the chakras in particular that are kind of copying most of the upgrade effects or like the ascension symptoms. Perhaps it's kind of bringing out a little bit of your shadow side. Like in here, you can see that the shadows are kind of grabbing at him and this person's kind of going back and forth between going, I suppose, staying in control and losing control. So perhaps on one hand, you're expanding in the heart space where you're able to feel a lot more love, you're able to feel a lot more vulnerable and a lot more emotion. But on the other hand, what comes with this is you're more susceptible and more tuned into the opposite ends of the spectrum as well. So anger and I'm a Virgo as well, and I know that we're impatient, and when we get angry, we get really angry. And I know that we can be quite hot-headed at times. So perhaps you're kind of going back and forth between being in your light and then going into this, and you're going like, well, what the hell is going on? With this truth card, it's like I've been on this journey, I've been healing, I've been doing everything, and like this shadow side, like I can't, or maybe you just feel like you're just living a lie. You're like, is this real? Like, how can I be opening up and expanding and then having so much anger within me? But I do feel as though this is just a part of the upgrade and ascension process. I feel like you know, you can't experience all the good and then not experience all the bad as well. So as you start to rise your vibration and you start to reach that 5D unconditional love, the ego is just grabbing on for dear life, trying to hold on to you and trying the best it can to just like exist, basically, because you're getting rid of the ego and it's just clinging on for dear life. So don't feel like you're going off path or you're not being truthful to who you really are. I think that this is just a part of the process, and that you just need to don't be too hard on yourself. Obviously, Virgos are very self-critical and they're literally so hard on themselves. Like, there is no one that can be harder on a Virgo than their own self. So there's almost nothing you could say to a Virgo that's going to really like upset them, because they've probably already thought it themselves. So yeah, don't be too hard on yourself, and just ensure that you're getting a lot of rest, and that when certain emotions do come up, that you honor them and you sit with them and you allow them to come up so that you release. Don't push them down into that sacral where they get stored and blocked and suppressed and then, you know, really hard to deal with later on. Just let them out. Yeah, so here's that mental conflict. Like, it's almost like you're just in conflict with yourself at the moment. Or this is how it's going to be over the next week, is that you're going to be going back and forth between your light and your shadow, and it is going to cause a little bit of mental conflict for you. Let's go into the tarot. Sorry, I just need to have a sip of my coffee. I've got a really, I've got like a very, very mild ascension flu. Like, as I'm ascending, I'm feeling it a lot in my crown and third eye. So I'm getting very just blocked in the head. My ears keep blocking, little headaches and things like that. So, and also my throat is a little bit dry and a little bit sore today. Okay. Sorry guys. So, popping into the tarot now. I don't really feel the need to clarify any of those cards, so I'm just going to ask Spirit to extend and just see what else they want to bring through from this deck. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus over the next week. What else can you tell us about what's happening? The Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. I'll just flip that up to show you. So the Queen of Pentacles is earth energy. So this could be your energy viewer. And this could be an indication that you've been really, really focused on your structure, your stability, your foundation, you know, your work or your career, and your home life. You're understanding that you are the magician. You get to create your reality. So when you're feeling good, you attract good. And it seems like your focus for the next week is just to kind of just try to keep that vibration high. However, when that shadow side does come up, just don't forget to honor those feelings and sit with them and just allow them to pass. Just be the observer. Don't get attached to those emotions coming up. The Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. She's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very responsible. And she's very nurturing and motherly. So maybe some of you are, you know, really focusing on your children if you have children. Maybe there's talk of children coming in. I don't know why I was so drawn to the children part of that card, but there we go. Maybe you work with children. Take it as it resonates. But it definitely seems like you're kind of mastering whatever it is you're doing. Like, you're really focused on making that very abundant. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, so that's more earth energy. The Knight of Pentacles comes just before the Queen, and he comes sort of like bearing an offer. He kind of is someone that wants to plant seeds and build a foundation. You know, plant seeds for the future type thing. So perhaps this can represent someone that you're connected with, coming in with some sort of future vision that's going to sort of grow your commitment to each other. Or perhaps this is someone new that's got earth in their chart that's coming in with a very stable offer. or this can represent your hard work paying off. It could, with coming out after the Magician, it could definitely mean that whatever seeds that you have been planting and nurturing lately, wherever you've been investing a lot of your energy, this is going to start to pay off and really start to grow. It's going to start becoming a lot more successful. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a card about feeling defeated, learning lessons. So if that's relating to the next week, perhaps there might be a moment as a result of this shadow side coming out where you do feel a little bit defeated. Or this could be a position that you're coming out of. So if that's how you've been feeling lately, things are about to start getting better. The hard work is going to start paying off. Or if this resonates for you as something that's going to happen this week, I definitely feel like this is going to be your own mental conflict that puts you in this feeling of defeat and loss. Could be something to do with like miscommunication or not expressing something, because I can actually feel my throat closing up, which is my indication of something to do with communication. Oh my God, I just spilled that coffee. Oh, how embarrassing. Okay, I'm not even going to edit it out because I can't be bothered. Okay, so what's this Five of Swords, please, Spirit? What's this Five of Swords? I'm still laughing at myself dropping that coffee. Oh. Okay, so maybe I'm assuming that I've kind of got the message through with the Five of Swords, because they don't want to give me anything else for the Five of Swords. So obviously what I said is what the intention was there. Where are we at now? So, okay, what else then? Do we have anything else to give Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus about their next week? Any guidance, any advice? Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man in reverse and the King of Cups. In general readings, I generally don't take reverses, but this I'm seeing as... So this could be yourself, or this could be someone that you're in a connection with, or someone that's coming to you. But this is telling me that someone is about to have like a flip in perspectives, or like they're suddenly going to see a situation for what it is, or like they're going to free themselves of some sort of warped thinking or perspectives. And suddenly they're going to be in this King of Cups energy where they're going to be very, very in tune with what they want or who they want, maybe. They'll be very self-aware, very emotionally intelligent and very emotionally aware. So they'll know, I think the King of Cups is really... like I'm trying to broaden it, but the King of Cups is a very emotional person, very loving. So it's like someone is going to just all of a sudden, like their capacity for compassion and love and emotions is just going to increase, because they're going to free themselves of some sort of limited thinking or limited beliefs, or I don't know, something's going to free them from their own head. So whether this is you or someone that you're connected to, it's like someone's going to almost just mature and have a lot more love to give. Your intuition will expand as a result of that too, or the other person. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles here. The Eight of Pentacles is about mastering or perfecting a craft. And then we've got the Chariot. So someone's working on mastering a craft, or like mastering their finances or their career, or they're working on something to do with their material world. And once they've sorted that out, in comes the Chariot. So the Chariot's very fast moving, very determined, very courageous, very confident, very driven. So he's usually coming in, I kind of see this card as someone coming in to be the hero, someone coming in to like save the day. So it could be someone that's, you know, got quite a proud energy. Not saying that in a bad way at all. So perhaps extending on the King of Cups message, this would really make sense as in like someone's freed themselves of their negative thinking or their negative or limited beliefs, grown into the King of Cups, ready with their cup to offer. All they need to do is sort out their finances or master a craft of some sort, and then in they come with that heroic Chariot energy, with all that passion and drive. We'll see if we've got a couple more, and then we'll switch over to the other deck, and I'll give the Virgos a spirit animal to look out for this week. The Page of Cups. Yeah, so this is someone that's just not quite in the King yet. So they're kind of seeing what's in their cup, what they've got to offer, and then once they do build it up enough, then they'll grow into that King energy. So as I said, this can represent you, or it can represent someone else. The Page of Cups is just not quite emotionally matured yet. So like he's still got a little bit of growing to do in his emotional or heart space. But then, you know, he's got the potential to grow into the King of Cups. The Fool, yep. So once this person does have their full cup, they are going to take a leap. So whether this is you or someone else, even if it's a little bit of a risk, they're going to come in with full confidence and passion, and they're going to just come towards you and take a leap of faith. I'm going to leave that one there, and I'm going to... Yep, okay, we're back. I'm going to leave that one there, and I'm going to give you guys a spirit animal. So, Spirit, I ask that you give us one animal, for the Virgo collective, that we can, or that you can show them in some way, shape or form this week, just for fun or just as validation of these messages today. Thank you. Oh, we've got the Eagle, ancestral healing. Your ancestors are holding space for you to heal your past. So this is what I feel like is going to be triggering that shadow side. And this is, I think, why that shadow side is being triggered, is that you are trying, or you are going through a period of ancestral healing. So this is going to heal your family line. Not only are you healing yourself, but you're going to heal the generations that follow. So your ancestors are very close and very nearby, supporting this part of your journey, because they know that you are going to be the one that does heal this within your bloodline. So keep an eye out for an eagle to be shown to you at some stage in the next week or so. Let me know if you do see one. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and comment if you did like it, and don't forget to subscribe for future uploads. Thanks again for joining me. I hope everybody stays well. Wishing you all the best for the next week, and I'll hopefully see you in another video again soon. Bye guys.